Okay, so as you can see, the moon is going over the horizon, and the sun is now coming back out. And that should lead us to, eventually... How long will it take until we get what we were looking for? There we go! Look! A chicken hatched from the egg you were incubating. It's the miracle of life. But it's not just any chicken, it's a rooster. And we need to use it to go and do what roosters do best to this guy. Hey you! Wake up! What in tarnation? Can't a person get a little shut-eye around here? Well, you've been asleep for 24 hours. Hello, and who might you be? Yep, I'm Talon, the owner of Lon Lon Ranch. I went to the castle to deliver some milk, but I sat down here to rest and I guess I fell asleep. Oh, you certainly did alright. What? My lawn was looking for me? Oh, I'm gonna catch her from her now. I messed up bad leaving my lawn to wait behind to wait for me. She's really gonna let me have it. And so he goes off in a panic and runs as fast as he possibly can. And now that he's done that, we can now move our crates into proper position. So now, let's start pushing. We're going to push both of these crates over the edge. And I've got to be honest, though, these crates are filled with bottles of milk. You got to wonder how much damaged goods that's going to be because, yeah, that's glass in there. That could shatter very easily. I mean, you gotta wonder how much lost milk is gonna be in there, and I did not want to climb on that crate yet. I wanted to grab it. I wanted to grab it so that I could push on it. And I've got to admit, Link is very strong to push a big crate like that with all that heavy liquid in there. Not just one of them, but two. That in itself is impressive. So, let's go in this little crawl space. Alright, so now we are into the castle courtyard. And what we want to do is, like we did on the outside, we want to avoid being caught by the castle guards, because if we do, we're getting kicked out, and we're going to have to go a long way back out. And we don't want that to happen, so basically you just want to let the guards run around or walk around, do their patrol, and walk around past them when their back is turned. Alright, so now the difficulty gets amped up a little bit because we have two guards at the same time, but thankfully both of their backs were turned so we can take advantage of that. Now if you were feeling really daring, you could get around, basically follow this guard around and collect the rupees as he's making his move, but you want to do the smart thing on here and you just want to very carefully tread along this balance beam and not fall off. Very carefully treading along the balance beam with the goofy sneaking music being played. Okay, we're safe. Alright, next challenge. Two guards again, this time around a large, basically a large statue, a large memorial. We want to avoid being seen by these two guards, and thankfully they were close enough together so that I didn't have to worry about getting caught. But here's where you really have to worry, because this is the last line of defense, and these two guards, they really like to take their sweet time. And you really have to be careful here. Basically, you have to set yourself up so that you don't get caught. Oh. Okay, yeah. I guess I'm in a good enough spot. I just have to hope that this guard over here moves fast enough. He did. Let's go. Let's go and not get seen. We're safe. We're safe. We can now move on to the final section. And at the end of the light of the tunnel, we find a lot of flowers. Oh, and by the way, don't step on the flowers. Oh, you stepped on them! Oh, you're in so much trouble! You're gonna get a lot of trouble for that! Yeah, I'm doing my take on a scene from Final Fantasy VII. But this is the young lady we want to speak to. Hello there. Whew! Who are you? How did you get past the guards? Oh? What's that? Is that a fairy? Yeah. Get Mr. Crocker! Then, are you from the forest? Then you wouldn't happen to have the spiritual stone of the forest, wouldn't you? That green and shining stone? Look at that cute face. Do you have it? Well, if I say no, then that's pretty much gonna ruin any effort I made to get in here. So, yeah, I do. as I thought! I had a dream. In the dream, dark storm clouds were billowing over the land of Hyrule. But suddenly, a ray of light shot out of the forest, parted the clouds and lit up the ground. The light turned into a figure, holding a green and shining stone, followed by a fairy. I know this is a prophecy that someone would come from the forest. Yes, I thought you might be the one. Oh, I'm sorry. I got carried away with my story and didn't even properly introduce myself. I am Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. What is your name? Link. Strange. It sounds somehow familiar. Well, you two did meet for the first time in 1986, and then you two met again in 1988, and then you two met again in 1991, so I guess naturally it was only fate that you two should meet again, because the people at Nintendo willed it. Okay then, Link. I'm going to tell you the secret of the Sacred Realm that has been passed down by the royal family of Hyrule. Please keep this a secret from everyone. Well, I don't know how good of a secret I'm going to be able to keep this because I have an audience that's watching this. But if you believe it's a secret, then I'll believe you too. The legend goes like this. So this is a continuation of what the Deku Tree told us. The three goddesses hid the Triforce containing the power of the gods somewhere in Hyrule. The power to grant the wish of the one who holds the Triforce in his hands. Why is it not her hands? If someone with a righteous heart makes a wish, it will lead Hyrule to a golden age of prosperity. If someone with an evil mind has his wish granted, the world will be consumed by evil. That is what has been told. So, the ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the Triforce from evil ones. That's right, the Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the Sacred Realm from our world. But the entrance is sealed with a stone wall called the Door of Time. And in order to open the door, it is said that you need to collect 3 spiritual stones. And another thing you need is the treasure that the royal family keeps along with this legend. The Ocarina of Time. And that's where we get our subtitle from. Did you understand well the story I just told you? Yes, I did. That's great. I forgot to tell you. I was spying through this window just now. The other element from my dream, the dark clouds, I believe they symbolize that man in there. Will you look through the window at him? Sure, why not? I wonder, what does he look like? Oh, it's the guy with the creepy tan again. Can you see the man with the evil eyes? That is Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudos. They hail from the desert far to the west. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I am sure he is not sincere. The dark clouds that covered Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man. And then, what are you looking at? What happened? Did he see you? Yeah, he did. Don't worry. He doesn't have any idea what we're planning, yet. Yes, I told my father about my dream. However, he didn't believe it was a prophecy. Well, of course not. He would think it's just a child's fantasy. I mean, that's how it works with adults and kids, right? But I can sense that man's evil intentions. What Ganondorf is after must be nothing less than the Triforce of the Sacred Realm. He must have come to Hyrule to obtain it. And he wants to conquer Hyrule. No, the entire world! Link, now we are the only ones who can protect Hyrule. Please! Well, if I don't do it, we don't have a Let's Play. Thank you! I am afraid. I have a feeling that man is going to destroy Hyrule. He has such terrifying power. But it's fortunate that you have come. We must not let Ganondorf get the Triforce. I will protect the Ocarina of Time with all my power. He shall not have it. You go find the other two spiritual stones. Let's get the Triforce before Ganondorf does, and then defeat him. One more thing. Take this letter. I'm sure it'll be helpful to you. And so, you received Zelda's letter. Wow, this letter has Princess Zelda's autograph. I wonder how much I can get for it on the open market. Set it to C and show it with C. On the select item subscreen, you can set it to C left, down, or right, and then use that to C to show it to people. But pretty much it's only a one-use item. Anything else? My attendant will guide you out of the castle. Don't be afraid to talk to her. Your attendant? Oh. Have you been spying on us? And whoa! Your eyeliner has run really badly. I am Impa of the Sheikahs. I am responsible for protecting Princess Zelda. Everything is exactly as the princess foretold. You are a courageous boy. You are heading out on a big new adventure, aren't you? My role in the princess's dream was to teach a melody to the one from the forests. This is an ancient melody passed down by the royal family. I have played this song for Princess Zelda as a lullaby ever since she was a baby. There is mysterious power in these notes. Now listen carefully. As she gives us a bit of a whistle of this song. C up, C left, up, and right. Repeated. There are a lot of songs in this game where a set of notes repeat themselves twice. So C left, up, and right. And then again. Just basically do it that way, and you have your first song of the game. You played Zelda's Lullaby. And wow, look at that ocarina glow. You've learned Zelda's Lullaby. If the castle soldiers find you, there will be trouble. Let me lead you out of the castle. And so, she does. And yeah, that actually is a woman. You brave lad, we must protect this beautiful land of Hyrule. Take a good look at that mountain. That is Death Mountain, home of the Gorons. They hold the spiritual stone of fire. At the foot of Death Mountain, you will find my village, Kakariko. That is where I was born and raised. You should talk to some of the villagers there before you go up Death Mountain. The song I just taught you has some mysterious power. Only royal family members are allowed to learn this song. Remember, it'll help to prove your connection with the royal family. The princess is waiting for you to return to the castle with the stones. Alright, we're counting on you. And then, boom, flash bomb, and just like a ninja, she's gone. And so with that now taken care of, we can now move on to the next part of the story. But we are going to do that next time. So I'm going to thank everyone for watching the beginning of my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And when I join you next time, we'll be doing a few errands before we begin on our journey to Death Mountain, because after not playing this game for 12 years, I'm definitely going to need to take some extra precautions in order to ensure my survival. So that'll happen in the next episode, and then we'll begin our ascent up Death Mountain. So until next time everyone, take care, and I'll see you soon.